What's up, guys? Inflatable Guy 05 here, and we are back with another cool review. Today we have a pretty rare one, a Lightshow. That's right, this year for my showstopper, I wanted to get a Lightshow, and I eventually tracked one down with the help of my friend Noah, or Holiday Master. Fix that real quick, it's kind of bothering me. He helped me get one, which was his. He owned this. I believe he has a YouTube video on it. I did not buy it from him. Instead, I traded him something for it, which was very nice of him because he wanted it gone. He wasn't really using it anymore. I did trade him something when I gave him, if you remember, during Halloween, the 12-foot Reaper with sign, the Party Reaper. I gave him the fabric for that. What you did not see in that video was later on during the season, the reason why I said he wasn't standing was the wind. That was simply not true. The base fan cracked in half. The actual plastic base cracked in half and it was off-centered, so I had to take him out of the display early permanently and put the 12-foot Scarecrow in his spot. The issue was a disaster. I do not recommend doing classics. It's so stupid. There's so many bad things that happen. I will not be doing that again. I was pretty upset. I like that one. I gave him the fabric for that, the fabric for the Jack and Sally Hill from 2 years ago. Although it was not in the yard, I still did have it. And 7-foot Cheap Fan Polar Bear from Walmart 2014, wearing the sweater. He was on the left side of the yard. As you see, I did start decorating for Christmas, although it's nowhere near Thanksgiving. I wanted to start decorating early because I have about a week off of work, so I wanted to do it early, and a lot of people around me are doing it, and even people I know personally on the YouTuber community and in the community are doing it, so I figured I would. And today, pretty big review here. We have the 2012 Peanuts Lightshow. I believe this was sold at Sears and Kmart. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe there's two different ones. They look the same, I believe. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't do a lot of research on this. All I know is it's 2012. I believe Sears. I'm going to go with Sears. If I'm wrong, let me know. It's either Sears or Kmart. Kmart got a lot of Snoopy designs. But this one did not have the box, so he gave me all that. It's in pretty good shape. A lot of things to go over. There is some thinning spots on it, but they're not major and they're not ready to come off yet. So if I want to, I could just spray them, those little, very small parts, and they would be fine and there'd be no problem. But because I'm probably going to sell it to a friend that really wants it after the season, I'm not going to do that and potentially ruin it. But here it is. It does have LEDs, which I'm fine with. I only have it off like this right now before I show the music because it's going to constantly continue while I'm trying to talk. But start from left to right here. We have Lucy right here. She is leaning a bit. That's because I will explain later why she and Charlie Brown are both leaning like that. But and then you have the tree. There's supposed to be 3 lights in the tree. One is really dim, the bottom one right there. But then at the top of the tree, you have Woodstock as the star of the tree. And the joke with me and my friends is Woodstock has the top of the tree up his ass. No, it sounds weird. I'm not the one that said that. A bunch of other friends said it. And then you have Snoopy with a hat. Here's Snoopy with Santa hat. He's not leaning back as much, and I will explain why he's not leaning. Well, now he kind of is. And the other two are not. They're also wet from condensation, so they're not exactly staying up as they should. And then you have Charlie Brown, probably my favorite out of the 4 characters here on the tree. Definitely my favorite. You see, though, they're still inflating very tight. Like I said, the thinning was very minor. It's only on the bottom of the snow. You might be able to see it right there. Yeah, you might be able to see it right there. It's only on that part, and then right under Charlie's feet right there. And it wasn't getting worse when I rubbed it. It's very weird. I still want to comprehend how the snow is thinning like that, but Snoopy's not, because they are the same color. I don't know. I can't explain it, but we'll go over tether points now. What really confused me when I was putting this out, I actually came over here with stakes and tethers, and come to find out there is no tether points on this on any of the characters. They're actually just on the bottom, which I gotta fix this one. They are on the bottom because I guess they did not want them on the characters. It was gonna pull on them too much because of how skinny they are. I do have to fix this one. I'll fix that later. But yeah, they're really skinny, so they didn't want them pulling on them. So there's only bottom tethers, which there is 2 in the front. There's 1 there and 1 right there. And then in the back, like I said, why Linus, not Linus. It's like 2:30 a.m. while filming this. Give me a second. While Lucy and Charlie Brown. I promise I did not smoke before doing this review. I promise. Lucy and Charlie Brown. Okay, I got it right. Have stakes on the back of them, and I have them staked down, and that's what's making them lean like that. I had it staked. There's one by the tree. There's 4 on the back, 2 in the front. There is one by Snoopy, and as you see, his is not staked down. That's because when I did it, it pulled him all the way back like this, and I did not like how that looked at all. And now he's falling backwards because now the front's not even because one of them is undone. So you have to have all 6 of them done, besides Snoopy, for them to be standing up correctly. It's pretty annoying. I wish they would just put tethers on them. And then there's one behind Charlie, so he's leaning a little bit too. I'm not understanding also why they put a zipper on his back. I would like to know that. I don't understand because there's no light bulbs to be changed. They're all just going to die eventually. But they all have LEDs. C7s would have been better, but I understand why they could not do that. It would probably be falling through and caving them in on so many places. You would need probably 2 200s to keep it up. It would probably pull on them so much, and especially on Woodstock. So smaller scenes like this, they do use LEDs because they cannot handle the C7s. Even the old ones can't handle the C7s. But yeah, I believe there's only 2 at the front. Yeah, there is. And then you have the sound box there, which has 2 options. Sound. If you press the sound 4 times, there's 4 different ones. The lowest to the highest. And then there's one that's off steady, which is right now. I do not recommend doing that because that's going to burn out the lights pretty quick. Thankfully, these lights are not burnt out. Besides, one in Charlie Brown is completely burnt out in his feet, but you can't even notice. And the tree right there, it is on. You can see it a little bit, but it's really dim. There's supposed to be 3 in each character, so one's dim and one's burnt out. I'd say for almost, since this is 2012, what is that? Almost 12 years old, I'd say it's pretty good that the LEDs are still like that. And Woodstock, I also forgot to mention, although you can't see it on the front, I like that they actually gave him his tail. His little feathers, his back tail. One thing that is really weird is Lucy's hat. It inflates really soft, and that's because they sewed it on top of her head. I can actually feel on top of her head, and I can feel the inflatable fabric skull, and they just sewed the hair and hat on after they did the character. Very strange. I don't know if it's like that for Charlie. I just noticed that with that one because it inflated really weak right in that part, and I did not like that. But I mean, I think this is definitely a perfect addition to the collection. Definitely a nice light show. I wanted a light show this year, and I did get one. Not exactly the one I was thinking of. I was thinking about the original jazz band, but it's close enough, and I do like this one a lot. But I'm gonna let all 4. There is 4 songs play, and then we'll end the video there. Well, everyone, that is all 4 of the songs, and it just restarts again. I will say, very nice thing, very nice design. I'm very pleased with my trade. Thank you, Noah, Holiday Master. If I remember, I will leave a link in the comments or the description to go check him out. He's a really close friend of mine. I talk to him all the time. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for not sending me a pipe bomb. Only he will get that joke. No one else will get it, but thank you for no pipe bombs, Noah. Promise I will not send you one, maybe. I don't know. Maybe as your Christmas gift, but I will see you guys in the next review. Have a good Thanksgiving if I don't post anything else before Thanksgiving. See you guys.